everyone, and welcome back to Stir the Coco. So being socially connected may actually help protect your coco, your brain. There's research out there that shows that social engagement can actually help your cognitive health and also lower the risk of dementia. And our guest today, Ashley Crowder, she is the owner of CU Sunday Events and Lux Links, Michigan. And through her businesses, she is definitely putting in the forefront social connection. Ashley, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, we are very excited to speak with you. And the first thing, tell us about your journey, you know, having these two businesses, how they both kind of focus on the human connection.
Yeah, so I first started the business with my charm bar, Lux Links, Michigan. So it's an interactive charm experience where women can get together and make a piece that is special to them. And so from that aspect, it's just gathering together in real life, which is something that is missing a lot lately. A lot of people are just getting swept away, obviously, by social media and their phones. And so starting Lux Links, Michigan has definitely brought people together. And from Lux Links, Michigan, or through that, I started hosting female-owned small business markets, where that's where the true connection kind of comes from. These small business markets bring anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 guests into the event itself, and it's a great way to allow people to meet each other, to meet like-minded women, and to build lasting relationships and friendships with each other.
That is so exciting to hear. So tell me, creating these, you know, you're with your businesses, was there ever a moment where you had to do something terrifying you that pushed you out of your comfort zone, but then you were really grateful that you did that?
Yeah, I would say the events in general, because I really wasn't, obviously, I had never thrown events before in my life. This was like
wow.
I had just started about 1.5 years ago. So my first event that I threw, it was called Sundays Are for the Girlies Market. And it was just a group of female-owned small businesses that I brought together. And that was definitely pushing me outside of my comfort zone just because I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know if people were going to show up. It was free and open to the public at the time, but yeah, it was a little terrifying because I went into it blindly, not knowing what was going to happen and what the outcome would be. But if I didn't just have the courage to start and to do it, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And so I definitely would say starting the markets in general has been.
And when you were sitting thinking, I'm going to start my first market, why did you want to do it? Like, what came to your mind?
So since starting Lux Links, have been a part of a lot of events and a lot of marketplaces and stuff like that. And I have had a good experience at them, but I just felt like there was something missing from the events that I was a part of. And it felt very transactional at a lot of them. And so I was really looking to build an event experience and a community with my events that I throw. And so that's why I decided to put my hat in the game and try to do it myself, and I'm so glad that I did that.
I'm glad you stepped out of your comfort zone.
Yes,
Yay.
thank you.
Well, let's rewind a little bit then, because you started with Lux Links, Michigan, and thinking of you charm bracelet, right?
Yes, yeah.
And those charms have a deeper meaning than just a charm, right? I mean, it shows people's experiences or places they've been. Did you ever see, one of your customers have just an emotional, special bracelet with those charms?
Yeah, so I actually had a customer who reached out to me. Her father had passed away, and she was looking to create a special piece for her mom that was in remembrance of her father. And so that was a really special moment to be able to work with her on creating a piece that was in memory of her father. And so I loved getting to experience that with her. Obviously, it was a terrible moment for her and her family, but it was nice to be able to provide them with something that would be able to remind them of him.
So it's more than just a charm bracelet.
Yes.
That's lovely. So now you started CU Sunday, and I want to know, how did you come up with the name? How cool. go.
Yeah, thank you. So the event started all with the title of Sundays Are for the Blank in it. And so
Okay.
I knew that I wanted the name of my events company to have something with Sunday in it. And everything that I was sitting down with my husband and my best friend Hannah. We were sitting there and I was just like throwing names out. We were all just kind of going back and forth, like See You Sunday, or we said Sunday Society and Sunday Club and like all these different names. And we're like, no, we don't like that. No, we don't like that. And I'll never forget it. My husband, I props to my husband. It
Shout
was
out
him.
husband.
I know, thank you, Matthew. He was getting water and just like so nonchalantly, he like turned around and he was like, what about See You Sunday? And I was like, oh, I love it. So then I was like, yep, that's it. I couldn't get it out of my head. It's catchy and it's really fun to like, especially when an event is actually on Sunday. It's really fun to see people catch like it in the moment. I've seen people who've been together and there's an event that weekend and they tell their friend like, see you Sunday. And they're like, wait, like they've stopped and they've been like, wait, that's genius, because they clock that like, wow, we're really gonna see you Sunday, and it's the name of the event company too. So
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Wow.
it's so fun.
I was like, oh, I gotta find out.
Yes.
So now, when you prepare for these events, walk us through the process of preparing them, and also, is there a goal or a mission in mind when you prepare these events?
Yeah, so it's a lot of chaos, if I'm honest.
Okay. Yes.
And I try to be really open and honest on like my social media about the fact that this is just pure chaos. And I think that people appreciate that because it shows like the human side behind things, and that at the end of the day, like we're all just humans and we're all just girls trying to figure it out in the world. So people are really able to kind of connect with that. But yeah, I start looking for the theme, number one. The Sundays Are for Detroit market is definitely my most popular one, which is coming up at the end of August, actually.
Yes.
So I'm super excited for that, and it's all Detroit sports themed. So all of the vendors all have a Detroit sports themed items that they're selling or promoting. And so I start envisioning what I want the space to kind of look like, and I make a mood board of like, oh, I really like this, or I'd love to see this, and that's really where it starts. And then from there, I'll start looking for vendors and just looking for people who I think will be able to fit with the items that I'm looking for, depending on the theme of the event. And all of them are female owned. That's what I have at my markets, yes. So
Yay,
all female owned
thanks,
businesses.
Ashley.
Go girls, girl power.
Girl power, love it.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, that's just kind of how it starts. And then things really ramp up the week of the event in terms of like just trying to make sure that I've got all of the nitty gritty details in order and everything is ready to go. But yeah, it's a wild ride, but it's so much fun. I love it.
I mean, I can see the enthusiasm in your face.
Yeah, it's so fun.
You can tell there's a passion there.
Yes.
It's so great.
And my goal behind like the markets in general is just, one, providing a good experience to the consumer, obviously, and the attendee.
Right.
And two, though, it's making sure that the small businesses involved are able to thrive. And so that kind of goes hand in hand with the attendees who come, because obviously I have to get enough attendees so that the vendors have, a good sales day. But a lot of the small businesses who are a part of the events experience their highest sales sometimes ever that they've ever experienced. And so it's nice to know or hear from them like what a big impact these events are making on not only them but like their lives as well and their businesses. So
I mean, I love that it can allow people to share their creativity in a space where people are going to appreciate that.
Yes, yeah.
And to take a pause, because speaking of your vendors, we have these beautiful scarves.
Yes.
It's from one of your vendors, right?
It is.
Tell us the story behind these and who makes them.
Yeah, so Amoni Boutique, she is in Bay City, and she worked with actually a designer to come up with Detroit sports themed designs for each scarf. So if you just look at the little details, like that one right there has a hockey stick, so that one's inspired by the Red Wings. And then this one is more Detroit Lions inspired. This one is Detroit Pistons inspired. I think there's little basketballs. Oh yeah, there are. So there are little small basketballs on there. And this was a super creative way for her to bring Detroit sports into what she was selling. So she worked at getting them custom designed. Her boutique itself is in Bay City actually, so she drives down to the events and just to be a part of them. And she's just an amazing vendor, and I loved what she did with the products that she has now.
This is great. You've inspired people to
Yes,
you know,
it lets
to
their
do
creativity
more.
out. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I love,
they're like
so good.
Yes.
We love that. So, and I know you have a lot of vendors coming, and we'll talk about your event in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, so talking about the experience at these events, you know, loneliness has become an epidemic, especially in our older adults. Tell me, do you think these events help with bringing people together and getting out of the house?
For sure.
What do you see?
Yeah, I have actually seen, because these events bring like-minded women together too. So as an example, I had someone that reached out to me. She said that she doesn't have any friends who are into sports like she is, and so she decided to buy a ticket alone. She's coming by herself.
Wow.
And I reassured her that she is going to meet so many like-minded women there. There's so many women obviously there that love Detroit sports. And my goal for that and for this is hopefully she'll be able to meet someone that maybe she can go to a sports game with or a Detroit sports game with. And she can kind of continue that relationship long after the event. And the courage for her is just in showing up. So she's doing the work, she's showing up, and I really am wishing all the good vibes that she ends up meeting someone, clicks with someone, and they can continue the friendship outside of the event as well.
I love that, and I think we should tell people, yes, not to be afraid
Yeah.
to show up alone.
That's the
You
hardest
don't know.
part is showing up. Like,
showing up,
yeah.
yes. People say
Like
that,
if you can
showing
just
up.
show up,
Yes.
it'll happen.
And have
So.
you seen in your experience people walking out, you know, maybe not knowing everyone and leaving with a friend or connections?
So many times.
Really?
Yes. Like I threw an event in Detroit. It was called See You in the City. And I have already had people tagging me in stories of them meeting up for coffee with someone that they met from the event. Yeah. So it's super special.
So you're creating a whole community.
Yes.
It's the web.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I love
it's
that.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, in here in Detroit, Michigan.
Yes.
I love it. So you are building community. You are on a roll. You have a space called the Woodward Girls Club.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Like you don't have anything else.
Yes.
Tell
Yeah,
me
so
about
Woodward
that.
Girls Club is an extension of the Woodward Sports Group. So Joey Namu, who is the owner of Woodward Sports, he is known as Joey Radio online.
Yes.
So he reached out to me because he was really wanting to start a women's division. And so I was like, yeah, I'm just your girl. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
So I also reached out to a friend of mine, Sarah Michaels, who owns and runs Water Your Garden podcast. And so she is a part of it as well. And the three of us just really wanted to create a space and a media outlet too for women to be able to thrive and to have spaces to record podcasts and yeah, just do all of the fun things. So it's essentially an extension of See You Sunday as well. And we just kind of work hand in hand on creating these opportunities for women to thrive.
Wow. So if someone wants to start a podcast or they have a podcast, they would go to your space?
Yeah, so they could reach out and see if that's something that, is available to be able to start for Woodward Girls Club. Yeah.
Yeah. What an exciting project. And that's
Yeah.
fairly new, right?
It is new, yes. It just started, I'd say 3 months ago was the launch of Woodward Girls Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go. Yay.
Yes,
Congrats.
thank you.
Excited.
Thanks.
Well, you have an event coming up. So tell us about this event and can people still get tickets, information? Tell us about it.
So the event is in West Bloomfield at Memoirs by Perique, which is a new venue in Orchard Mall. I'm super excited to be hosting it there. If you have not been, have you been to the space?
No, I haven't.
It's insane. Like truly the whole space, it's 13,000 square feet. They have a 25-foot bar, chandeliers, like it's crazy.
wow.
Yeah, it's so nice. So the event is August 29th and 30th. It is Detroit sports themed. So all of the vendors will have Detroit sports inspired merch. There will be a DJ there. There will be photo opportunities. There's going to be 25 plus female-owned small businesses. the vendors swap out from Saturday to Sunday. So you could come Saturday and then also come again Sunday and experience completely new vendors.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
There's
the whole
so many
weekend.
things. Yes. Yeah. There's like a lounge area, dry bar will be there doing game day hairstyles. Like, yeah, it's
Wow.
gonna be insane. I'm so excited for it.
That is great. Well, we gotta make sure everyone shows up because I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you there.
And we need to zoom in on your nails. Are you going to be having this mani next week?
I actually am supposed to have a nail appointment next week, but we'll
Oh.
see. I might cancel it because I have been loving these and I might keep them because they're
love the
Lions inspired.
I mean, I hope we get a little zoom in on those nails, please. Steve.
Yes.
Well, we are so excited to see what more is more to come with
Thank
you,
you.
Ashley,
Thank
and
you.
just being a part of this community.
Yeah.
I think we need more of that because we have such a great city. you
Yes, we
know?
do. I agree.
We do, and you're just putting it more on the map for us.
Thank
so
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, we ask our guests a question. Okay, ready?
Drum roll.
Drum roll. What stirs your cocoa?
Oh, man.
Ashley.
Okay, what stirs my cocoa? I'm going to say throwing these events helps stir my cocoa for sure. Just the preparation that goes into it all and like the logistics and deciding which vendor goes where and why they're placed where they go and who to include. And yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes like thought and just effort that goes into it. And yeah, that's definitely a cocoa stir right there.
Perfect. Respect.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's kind of like you're planning a wedding.
Yeah,
every
it's what it feels
time.
like.
This
Yeah.
is like, I
Yes.
mean, literally, there's all those details.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
just becoming such an expert.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Ashley.
Yeah, thank you for having
I
me.
wish you much success and appreciate your time because I
Thank
know you're
you.
really busy. You're
Thank
probably
you.
right now.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much. Adios.
Adios.